Your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. It is Saturday, the 28th day of October, 2023, and it's time for the reading of our devotional thought for today, coming from the book Truth for Life by pastor and author Alistair Begg. And if you are unfamiliar with Alistair Begg, he's the senior pastor of Parkside Church in Cleveland, Ohio, and the Bible teacher at Truth for Life, which is heard on the radio and online around the world. And we're really blessed and fortunate to have him right here on Lighthouse Christian Radio, FM 101.3 at 6 a.m. as well as 6 p.m. every Monday through Friday. Today's devotional thought is entitled, The Only Faithful One. That's The Only Faithful One. And our verse today, Psalms 36, verse 5, which reads, Your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. That's Psalms 36, verse 5. Alistair Begg writes, If you do a little digging, you'll find plenty of articles that ask the question, is anyone faithful anymore? Usually they refer to marriage, but the question is applicable to almost any sphere of life. When I talk to members of my congregation who work in business, for example, they often tell me of workers who appear to be very committed to the team and the mission at the beginning. But then, all of a sudden, they're nowhere to be found. Loyalty to the company or task at hand frequently dissipates very, very quickly. It's rare to find people known for steadfast devotion and consistency who let their yes be yes and their no to be no. Matthew chapter 5, verse 37. And when we do find someone who makes a promise and keeps it, even when it's difficult, it's quite striking. The only perfect standard of faithfulness that we have, of total loyalty and of complete commitment to keeping a promise, is God. The psalmists continually reflect upon it. As high as you can see, Psalms 36 tells us that is how far God's faithfulness stretches. There are no ends to which He will not go to remain loyal to His people. There is nothing that will prevent Him from keeping His word. Moses continually reminded the people of Israel of God's faithfulness. Quote, Know that the Lord your God is God, the faithful one who keeps covenants. End of quote. And that's found in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 9. James 2 describes God's faithfulness by saying that in Him there is no variation or shadow due to change. James 1, verse 17. God's faithfulness is one aspect of the absolute perfection of His character. Given that every believer has staked their eternal future on Him keeping His word, this is very good news. Other people, as well as the gods of our own creation, will inevitably let us down, be it through their flaws or their frailty. The only promise that can utterly be relied upon is that of the eternal righteous God who has revealed Himself in creation and who has confirmed His truthfulness in the person of His Son. He is 100% reliable all of the time for all eternity, including for all that you are facing today. And know that, my brothers and sisters, that He is faithful. He is the only faithful one. And that last line, He is 100% reliable all of the time and for all of eternity, including for all that you are facing today. So look to Him, won't you? In Jesus' name. And those of you who are reading through the Bible in a year, your assignment is 2 Samuel chapter 9, 10, and 11, as well as 1 John chapter 2. And may the Lord richly bless you. My name is Clive Welsh.